Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are talking about 3 things that we like about each other. And this video is sponsored by Dossier. I love me some Dossier.
And it's growing on me. I like this Dossier too now.
Okay. And what is Dossier? Dossier is an online Italian brand name perfume company, which their perfume are inspired by brand name perfumes such as, let's say, Gucci,
Dolce Gabbana.
Dolce Gabbana, Perry Ellis, Carolina Herrera, all the big brand name perfume. That's what Dossier is inspired by it. And their perfume smells just like it. And they have a very good quality. And I know because I've been wearing Dossier now for a minute. It's been like over to not say almost 2 years. And I mean, very good. So where you can find Dossier? You can find it online. Like I say, they are an online store, but you can also find the 5 best seller at your local Walmart. So if you are looking for Dossier for you to try it out, go to your local Walmart to look for some Dossier and you will not regret it. And the best part is the price. The price here is amazing. You go online and you can find anything from $19.99, $29.99, and sometimes $49.99, depending on which one you're looking for, the best seller or whatever they have that is new all the time. And also you can find a lot of coupons, they have it on sale. So now that my husband is on this video, he have used Dossier for some time now. Let me ask him what he think about Dossier.
I love Dossier. Every time I step out, I'm spraying me a little Dossier on. You know what I'm saying? And this one right here that one is woody tobacco. And the first one you got me was a rum. Woody rum. That one was, I can't remember how it smelled. It smelled good, but this one right here.
But this one right here, woody rum, it smells very good too. But this one, woody tobacco, it smells very delicious. So if you have your husband or boyfriend and you wanna order some Dossier, order this one, woody tobacco.
Hey, listen, you put this on when you get out the shower and get in the bed. Listen, you good.
But you know, I guess I'm giving you some tips, so make sure that you order some woody tobacco.
If you're looking for something that's top quality, like she said, they all inspired by brand name perfumes, but at a much reasonable price, you want to go with Dossier.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So right now, we're gonna start with a video, and we are talking about 3 things that we like about each other. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do one, or you're gonna go first, I'm gonna go first. How you want it to start?
Well, I'm trying to figure out, is only 3 things you like about me? I'm barely hanging in there, guys.
Well, it's not only 3 things, but I think 3 things is a good number.
Yeah. All right, yeah. All right, so yeah, you go 1, then I go 1, then we go back and forth.
Okay, let's start with the first one that I see, that I like, and you are very, very, how you say this? Determined. I usually have some problem with saying the words, and then he be making fun of me. But
determined?
How do you make? Yes, that. I like that about you, James. If he says something that he want to make something happen, he start figuring out how to make it happen. And he even though sometimes something take probably more time for over, okay, he be looking, but until he can get it done, he will not stop. It's just like he did when we started our channel. That was the one thing that he said, I want to do this, and he make it happen. He studied overnight. No, I say every night, but most of the time I would say when we went back to the States, he would stay up. Me and my daughter went to sleep. He would stay up just trying to figure it out and learning and pay for courses and doing things at night because he wanted to do this. And that is not the only thing, but this is one of the most recent example and something that he didn't know nothing about. Because certain things, like cooking, that's something that he already liked and he did it. He probably learned a few things on the way, but the channel, that was something that he didn't know nothing about. He learned it from 0.
That's interesting.
Why?
Huh?
Why is it interesting?
I ain't never heard you say that.
What? Because I didn't say it doesn't mean that I never thought about it.
Well, let me not say I never heard you say that. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I've heard you mention it, but I never heard you speak to it in depth like you just did. So, yeah. All right, so I guess it's my turn. So what I like about you is ever since the first time I met her, she's always been, I guess she used the word determined with me, and with me is more determined and probably consistency, because I'm very consistent, even in my determination. But one thing I like about her, she's always wanted to I would say better herself. She's always had that in her where she wanted to better herself. Ever since I met her, that's what she's been doing. She's been, even when we worked together, anytime I had opportunity to work extra, that was her. She was there. You know what I'm saying? Like she said before, she's worked, weeks she's worked 60, 65 hours. And you don't find too many people who have that determination. But for whatever reason why, she always was looking to make money, figuring out a way to, own her own business. She's always wanted to own her own business. Now, like I said before, not always she had the plan thought all the way through, but she did know, hey, this is what I want to do. So as she may have come to sometimes she'll get to a point where she may get stuck and realize, hey, this may not be the right path or the right way to go about it, or maybe I kind of jumped too quickly into it. But the thing is that she always started. She always started, and she always saw it not all the way through, but she always saw it through to the point where she could make a determination whether to move forward. But she's always had this sense of, hey, I need to make money, and I need to better myself. So that's one of the things I like about her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, like you say, it's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. But I've told you that before. A lot of times you don't run into people who have the same drive as you. So regardless of, sometimes we have different ways of how we think we should get there. Sometimes we have disagreements on how we should get there. But the most important thing is that we both have that drive to get to, we have the drive to get to the destination. Now, how to get to that destination, a lot of times we may disagree, or sometimes we may disagree about it, but for us to have the same drive is what I thought was important.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The next one that I have, it is like gold. It is two, but they like going two together. And is smart and always wanted to grow. But I don't know how you would say that in just in self. I mean, what kind of word you can use for
I'm getting ready, guys.
So why would you put that, like, always wanted to grow? Why would you call that?
What's that?
I mean, word that you use for that.
Always wanting to
like grow.
Achieve more? Or?
Mm-hmm, like grow. Like you don't always stay there. Okay, let me explain it. Probably we can find a word for it. But I believe that James is very smart in the sense that he always be looking for ways to grow. Either reading a book. He has been reading so many books that he ordered online. And not just to grow, like, okay, some people that are looking to grow, but they want something financially. But he does it in a way financially and personal. He had been changed. I mean, he had gone to different stages with it, like growing personally. He always been reading some new things. I guess
personal development.
Like personal development, personal development, and also like you always look, or the thing that you do, how you are trying to change the things that need to be changed, or grow in the way that you have, like, I guess, lack of. Mm-hmm. And that you don't see that many people, they always try to do that. Many sometimes they are the way they are, and they ain't trying to change, so ain't nobody gonna make them change.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. It's true. I really like to, probably one of the words you're looking for, I like to self-reflect, and to see what, how could I improve myself. But she's right. I do read a lot. I order a lot of books from Amazon, and not only that, I like to listen to a lot of YouTube or podcasts and things like that. You kind of get a diverse perspective. Like, I don't want to be in a silo. You know what I'm saying? or be in this echo chamber. You know, I like to hear and see different perspectives. So, yeah, you're right about that.
Okay, now your turn.
So, with you, one thing I like about her also is, and this is not to, I'm not trying to take a shot at anybody else, but one thing I like about her is, and this is since we've been together, is that I like how she is just like normal. Like, you don't see her with a whole bunch of makeup, no long eyelashes, the long claw fingernails, the weaves, Now she do put on some sandals, but
Sometimes you need some sandals.
Yeah, sometimes you need sandals. And everything about her is nobody's natural. And like I said, it's not a knock against anybody, because you do whatever you want to do. But I'm just telling you what I like about my wife, and that's what I like about it. And it's not like a act. This is how she always been. You know what I'm saying? She rarely puts any makeup on or anything like that, or lipstick. Sometimes when we go out, she may put on lipstick, but you never see her with claw nails and long eyelashes and things like that. And I think for me, as a guy, I like a woman that's more natural than kind of like a Build-A-Bear.
How are you calling that Build-A-Bear? No, yes, I do. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. Like I think I said in previous video, I just wear mascara and so my eyebrow and then something over here line on it, because I like how the dark or the black line make your eyes a little brighter. But that's the only thing that I put on. I don't like to put that on no how you call them, foundation or anything like that. Sometimes I wear it and I have foundation in my thing, but that isn't something that I wear. If I wear it, rarely I put something. But I like to wear more natural, and nothing wrong to probably wear that all the stuff that people were wearing, but that is something that I don't like to do. That takes a lot of time and a lot of energy, and I don't like to put my energy there. Like I wear, because before I used to put like nails, but then when the 15 days come, I have to go over there and spend 2 hours and then put it on and then wait, and then when one is take off, then you have to be with one, and I said, you know what? Just no. And the highlights, I just don't like it. I can't deal with it. So one thing that I used to wear before, I think, is extensions. Yeah, I did have ear extension before, but then I decided just to let mine use natural product where I can make mine, because I don't have too much hair. My hair is very thin, and it make it very, like, you don't see that I have a lot of hair. That's what I would say. I wanted to look more like I have more hair, but now I say, you know what? No, I just wear natural stuff to make my hair look more. I just say that full, yeah, instead of wearing because that's another thing. It's just so much. I think that when you be getting older, you wanna things be more simple.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with wearing when people put on like the extensions and they put on the makeup and the eyelashes to extenuate certain things, but nowadays some of the stuff is just going overboard. It's makeup caked up on.
It's like 3 pounds of makeup,
like clown paint, and then the eyelashes hang all the way out. Like you can close your eyes. She closed her eyes and she, it's like a fan or something. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff, and the long claw nails. It's just too much. So. If you could do it, you do things in how they say it, in just be conservative.
To how to say, para realzar la belleza, like to already, how to say, realzar, to like lift up what you already have.
Right.
I guess that's the way to put it on.
Right.
And before we go to the next one, talking about that, the thing that you use, one thing that is always somebody, it doesn't matter if you be natural or not natural, something that you cannot miss when you're going out or even stay at home, because he put it on after shower. It is some perfume.
Cologne
or perfume. Man, that's something that you always be smelling good, hygiene and smelling good. That's something that always gonna give you points. Sometimes it doesn't matter. I mean, sometimes it doesn't. No, a lot of time it doesn't matter how good. I mean, how bad or a guy is not that handsome. But when you got a guy that you pass by and you smell it and it smells good, that's something all you're gonna look behind. I've been sometime in the line of the at the bank, and if somebody come behind you and it smells good, you will look behind because you wanna see. Just because the smell, you wanna look at the person. Sometimes, I mean, you look at it, but the smell it make you attracted to look at the person.
Right. Yeah.
And the last one that I have, it is very short because it's not too much that I have to say. That he is very handsome. So what do you all think about that one? Just say, but what can I say after that? It's not like a description that I have to go,
Oh, I bet you say that to all the guys.
Well, all guys. Oh my God. No, that is not true.
Well, I mean, that's a quick one. That's
a quick one, but it's no description for that one.
Yeah. I mean, there ain't too much you can say about that. Yeah. So, I guess I'll go into my last one. And the last one that I like about Norberis, and like I say, all these, all the ones I've mentioned, I've seen it since the beginning and I've noticed it. And one thing I like about her ever since we've been together is that she's not jealous. That right there, for me, is awesome. She is not a jealous woman. She's not. If I go out, she can call on my phone, or even when we was together, it wasn't where you at, not all hounding me and nothing. Like, she has never been like that. Matter of fact, when we go out, hey, I tell her, hey, let's go out. I want to get my eyes on hard.
Yeah, he do say that.
I said, I want to go out and get my eyes on hard, and so, and we'll go out, we'll go out. And some girls, if you sitting at the table and you looking at it, and you see a girl pass by, you look at them, your girl, slapping you, snatching you and all that. Never had that issue, man. Never had that issue. She's never been that type of person. Ever since the day I met her, never been that type of person.
And I was about to say that I knew that I had because I had another in my mind, but then because we'll be talking, I just forgot what I was thinking. Is that was one of them, the same thing with him, that I can go out, I can establish, like for example, I go on Sundays. I usually like to my dad's house. I go to visit my family. I sit over there, talk a lot of nonsense, drink coffee, drink a beer, and I go and I come back. And then sometimes I say, oh, I want to go over here. And he say, okay, fine. Even if you have to stay to my mom, and sometimes I say to my mom, like, oh, what you gonna do over there? Where you stay? He say, okay, if you want to stay, or if you have to go to the campo. I wouldn't have an issue that James gonna be saying, you ain't going over there, you ain't going with me. Most of the time, I go with my daughter and my mom, because James loves the city, not the campo. So ain't nothing wrong if he let me go if I say, oh, I wanna do this day. Just the only thing that he requires is to be set it on time. To see if it's fixable. But other than that, I won't have a hard no time. Like if I go somewhere, if I go by myself, never, ever.
Right. So, so yeah, I think that's a plus. If you can be with someone who isn't overly jealous, and doesn't mean and just because you're not jealous, that doesn't mean you don't care. Because I know she understands that I do care and I have expectations. And that's vice versa, she has expectations, but, at the same time, we understand that, what those expectations are, and, we operate in those boundaries. So, what's understood that need to be said. Mm-hmm. I guess the next one gonna be what 3 things we don't like about each other.
Man, then you're gonna be saying,
I got
do you
more
think
than
that
3 things.
No, that wasn't about to say that. Then
no, I'm saying that.
No. You see? No, because then you're gonna be, oh, I didn't know about that, and then you're gonna. Then when you start saying it to people what you don't like about that person, then they keep saying, and that can give you idea. I don't know if you want to talk about the one thing that you don't like about cheddar. But that could be a good topic.
Right, but you're right about that. They'll hold on to the things you don't like, but they won't hold on to this good stuff the good things we say we like about each other. Yeah.
So, but yes, this is 3 things. So probably we can come up with more. If you like video like this, and previous other ideas that we can probably put together. But right now, this is the 3 things that we like by each other. And don't forget that this video is sponsored by Dossier. Just go and check online the website, and you can find your perfume there. And if you're looking for if you cannot wait because you have the gift that you need to give out, just go to your local Walmart and you will find the 5 best sellers there.
And they can also go to dossier.co and also walmart.com.
Oh yes, I forgot. Well, I was sending people to the website, but I forgot to mention the website. Thank you, James.
Dossier, holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I need a check.
You need a check, and you also need a whole bunch of perfume. You won't believe that every time that I order my Dossier, I want to make a collection for me, and then finally realize which one I like and which one I don't. But I never can make my own collection because I always have a list of people that they want wait for me. What is my Dossier? And those are, my family members. I have already 2 or 3 youngs that they ask me, what is the Dossier? Yeah, I just received this new package. Yeah, I don't want to give it out. I want to keep it because I want to have this for Dossier. So, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share. And we will see you in our next one. Bye.
Peace.